Have you ever wondered why some people work hard every single day, yet their financial life never really improves? They wake up early, go to work, pay their bills, feel exhausted, and repeat the same cycle. Months pass, years pass, but progress never seems to arrive. Here is a truth that many people ignore. Staying broke is rarely about how much you earn. Most of the time, it is about the habits you repeat, especially the ones you practice every morning. Because the way you start your day does more than shape your mood. It shapes your decisions, and your decisions shape your future. Today, we are going to uncover the morning habits that quietly keep people poor. If you recognize yourself in any of these, don't feel discouraged. Awareness is powerful. Once you see the pattern, you can change it. Let's begin with the first habit. Waking up without intention.com. Many people wake up already in a rush. The alarm rings, they jump out of bed, check the time, and immediately feel behind. There is no plan, only reaction. When you live like this, your brain stays in survival mode. You focus on getting through the day instead of building a better tomorrow. People who move forward financially often do something simple but powerful. They wake up with direction. Before the world starts demanding their attention, they ask themselves one question. What is one thing I can do today that will improve my future? It doesn't have to be something huge. Maybe it's learning a valuable skill, saving a small amount of money, planning your expenses, or working on an idea that could grow over time. Small daily actions don't look impressive in the moment, but repeated consistently, they can completely change your life. Drifting keeps you stuck. Direction moves you forward. The second habit is checking your phone immediately. For many people, the phone is the first thing they touch every morning. Notifications, messages, social media, news, before their brain is even fully awake, their attention is already scattered. Think about what this does. Instead of starting your day focused on your own priorities, you start it reacting to everyone else's. Focus is one of the most valuable assets you have. In today's world, people who learn to protect their attention gain a huge advantage. Try this instead. When you wake up, give yourself a few minutes before looking at your phone. Sit up, take a deep breath, think about what actually matters today. When you control your attention, you begin to control the direction of your life. The third habit is hitting the snooze button repeatedly. It feels harmless, just 5 more minutes of comfort. But every time you snooze, you send your brain a message. Comfort comes before commitment. This pattern doesn't stay in bed. It follows you into your work, your finances, and your goals. Successful people are not necessarily more talented. Often, they are simply more disciplined with the small promises they make to themselves. When you say you'll wake up at a certain time and you actually do it, you build something, and self-trust is the foundation of confidence. Discipline is not about being strict with yourself. It is about becoming someone you can rely on. The fourth habit is starting the day with negative thoughts. Maybe it sounds like this. I'm already tired. I hate my job. Nothing ever changes. The thoughts you repeat shape how you see the world. If your mind expects frustration, you will overlook opportunities that could help you grow. This doesn't mean you need fake positivity. It simply means choosing a more empowering perspective. Instead of thinking, I have to go to work, try thinking, this is supporting my future. Even if your current situation isn't perfect, it can still be a stepping stone. Your attitude influences your behavior, and your behavior influences your income. The fifth habit is ignoring personal growth. Many people stop learning once school is over, but the highest earners never stop being students. You don't need hours every morning. Even 10 minutes of focused learning can compound into serious knowledge over time. Read something useful. Listen to educational content. Learn about money, communication, technology, or skills related to your field. Here is an important principle. Your income rarely grows beyond your level of personal development. If you want better results, focus on becoming more valuable. Growth expands your opportunities, and opportunities increase earning potential. The sixth habit is living entirely in reaction mode. For a lot of people, the day begins with emails, tasks, and other people's demands. Before they know it, hours are gone. Yet they haven't done anything that truly moves their own life forward. When every morning is reactive, You end up building someone else's future while postponing your own. Try reclaiming even a small part of your morning. Use it to think, plan, or create. It could be outlining a business idea, organizing your finances, improving a skill, or setting clear goals. Progress often begins in quiet moments that most people waste. The 7th habit is neglecting your energy. Your physical state affects your mental performance more than you might realize. When you feel sluggish, you think smaller, you avoid challenges, you choose what feels safe. But when your energy is higher, your confidence tends to rise with it. You communicate better, think faster, and take smarter risks. You don't need an extreme routine. A short walk, some stretching, or light exercise can wake up both your body and your brain. Better energy leads to better decisions, and better decisions lead to better financial outcomes. The 8th habit is avoiding your financial reality. Money can be stressful, so many people choose not to look at it closely. They spend without tracking, avoid planning, and hope everything works out. But avoidance creates uncertainty, and uncertainty keeps you stuck. Clarity creates control. Know what you earn, know what you spend, know what you are working toward. Even a quick daily awareness of your finances can influence smarter choices. Throughout the day, money responds well to attention. The 9th habit is feeding your mind with negativity. What you consume in the morning matters. Constant exposure to fear-driven news, endless comparison on social media, or discouraging voices can quietly shrink your ambition. On the other hand, filling your mind with constructive ideas expands what you believe is possible. Choose inputs that encourage growth instead of doubt. Protect your mental environment like it is an investment, because it is. And finally, the 10th habit is believing that mornings don't matter. Some people say, I'm just not a morning person, but this isn't about waking up extremely early. It's about waking up intentionally. The first hour of your day often sets the emotional and mental tone for everything that follows. Win the morning, and you increase your chances of winning the day. Lose the morning, and you spend hours trying to recover. Success is rarely the result of one giant breakthrough. More often, it comes from small, intelligent actions repeated consistently. And many of those actions begin in the morning. Now, take a moment and ask yourself honestly, which of these habits has been holding you back? Don't judge yourself. Every successful person once had habits they needed to change. What matters is the decision to improve. You don't have to transform everything overnight. Start with one habit tomorrow. Just one. Wake up with intention. Delay checking your phone. Spend a few minutes learning. Plan your day. Small changes create powerful momentum. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you committed to better mornings, clearer thinking, stronger discipline, smarter financial decisions, and greater confidence. Your future is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built in the routines you choose, especially when no one is watching. Remember this: your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your financial life. If this video gave you a new perspective, don't let it end here. Apply what you learned and start building the version of yourself that your future depends on. And if you want more videos about mindset, discipline, and creating a stronger financial future, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Your next level begins with the choices you make today.